Holy shit. Man. Fuck. Fuck this anime, you know. Oh my god. Chelsea was just introduced a few episodes ago along with Susanoo, and oh, bruh, anybody can die at any given time in this anime. And fuck, man, this was the saddest episode of this anime. It was sadder than the death of Bulat, in my opinion. It was sadder than the death of Shilly. I'm not saying that I like Chelsea more than either of them. It's just this episode was just full of death, and it really shows that pain is on both sides. And just like Chelsea said, you know, it's destined to happen to those that fight in the shadows. And it just fucking sucks to see Bowles die, even though he's technically the bad guy, even though technically no one's the bad guy in the situation. They're all bad in a way. But anyway, him just saying that when he gets back, he wants to eat with everyone, and he cannot die here because his family is waiting. That right there just shows that both sides suffered just as much. And then when Kurome found out that he did die, she's like, I must avenge you. And oh my god, this fucking episode. And I actually thought we were going to see Bowles' face when Esdet snatched it off, but it looks like we never will now, unless there's like some type of funeral or something and he's in the casket or something like that. But fuck, man, this episode, I am glad to see Leone alive. And in the flashback of Akame and Kurome when they were fending for themselves in the wild, it was epic. In the past episodes, Kurome made it seem like Akame chose to go that route, but when it was completely obvious in this chapter that they were forced to. So I would think that she would be a little bit more, you know, lenient towards her sister when they saw each other after all these years. Even though we knew they were sisters, they actually fought for each other and kept each other safe, as seen in this episode. So I don't think that it's right that all of her feelings for her sister can just go away like that. But I mean, she did say that she wanted to kill her so she can always be by her side. I guess that's her twisted way of saying that she loves her still. But I mean, Bowles is actually pure-hearted, but when it comes to orders, he'll do whatever the higher authority tells him. I mean, he helped out this little girl in the forest without even knowing her name, without knowing why she was hurt or how she got hurt. He just helped her out, and then come to find out, Chelsea took the form of a little girl that he burned, and I know that had to have fucked him up psychologically before he died, because, I mean, he just helped out a girl and probably saved her. You know, and that's the same person that he killed before. And I mean, this guy had a wife and child waiting for him. And in the scene when they were all eating together, the Jaegers, it seemed like they were like, you know, family. And it just sucks because they are exactly like Night Raid. They're not just heartless assassins that go out and kill people. They actually get along, make jokes, you know, eat together like a family, like I said. And it just really sucks, man. That's why I think this is the saddest Akame got killed episode yet. Because when Bowles died, he left a wife and child and all of the Jaegers. Now they're going to have to miss his cooking, and I bet Wave or Kurome are going to be the first ones to say something about that. Like, damn, I miss Bowles' cooking. And with Chelsea's death, I'm going to get into that in a second. Chelsea's death is very sad because all she wanted was Tatsumi's approval. As she was saying when she was dying, she just wanted to go back and be praised by everyone and ask Tatsumi how much of a good job she did. And fuck. Oh my god. Now, even though I hated seeing Bowles die because, I mean, I loved his character, man. I absolutely did. But I did congratulate Chelsea on actually taking out one of the Jaegers by herself because that is a tremendous feat. But as soon as she said she's going after Kurome, I was like, oh my god, don't do it, don't do it. You are going to die. Now, honestly, when she disguised herself as Bowles, I expected Kurome to notice a difference somehow immediately and then just take her head off right there. But she was actually fooled, and if it wasn't for that medicine that makes her damn near invincible, she would have been gone. So Chelsea would have taken out 2 Jaeger members. But as soon as she did pierce Kurome, I knew that this wasn't the end, because if anyone is going to kill Kurome, it's going to be Akame. So honestly, the entire time I was just waiting for Kurome to get up and slice her head off or something. And at one point she started to walk away, so I was like, okay, maybe Kurome is just knocked out and not dead, and she'll get up when nobody's around, and Chelsea will go back thinking that she did kill Kurome and tell Akame, then some bullshit starts. But no, I mean, she got up in the most creepy fashion that I've ever seen in this show. Another reason that made me believe that we were going to get her death immediately was the flashback of how she got her Imperial arms, and it's just wrapping up her characters. And as soon as we got that epic walk away with the wind blowing in her hair. After that flashback, I knew she was going to get up right there. I was like, oh, fuck. Chelsea, I told you not to go after this badass chick alone. But I'm kind of mixed on this medicine that Kurome is taking, because I kind of wanted her to just be this badass without any aid from anywhere else. But then again, it is nice to see that she does have a weakness and that it does wear out, because she's exhausted by the end of this episode. But damn, that Chelsea's death was also, I cannot explain how sad this episode made me, man. I mean, two awesome characters from both sides. And then at the end, oh my, how fucked up can you be? I mean, they put Chelsea's head on a spike for the entire capital to see, and just Tatsumi's face when he saw her, oh my god, that was just, you could tell his heart broke right then and there. Not saying that he had any special feelings for her, but just seeing another friend, you know, dead in front of you, and not even the entire body, just the head put up for humiliation like that. I mean, that has to hurt. But this episode honestly was great, because it actually brought some emotion out from me, which doesn't happen in anime too much, especially not anymore. Most of the time, I just feel like excited because something awesome's happening. I don't feel legit sadness coming out of me. But this episode did it for me, man. I was not expecting Chelsea to die. Like I said, she was just introduced a few episodes ago. This has me believing that Susanoo can die anytime now. But it is nice to hear that Leone can actually get her arm back, like if Lubba sews it back on. But I thought she died too, because before the opening, when she fell down and Akame was screaming her name, I thought that was it for her right then and there, because she saved them with the shield somehow. I don't think that shield should have been able to withstand that blast, but I mean, hey, I'm glad they're alive still. Now, I don't know if she said this in this episode or not, but it kind of was hinted, to me anyway, that the cookies that Kurome is always eating has the medicine in there, because when she collapsed in front of Bowles, well, Chelsea technically, she said that it's because I didn't eat my snack. So I'm guessing the medicine that makes her more badass is in those cookies. That would explain why she's always eating them even during a battle. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Or maybe she's just a fat ass like her sister. Anyway, tell me what you thought about this episode. I'm going to have to just accept the fact that anyone can die at any given time, because I mean, I was not expecting her to die at all. But as soon as she said I'm going after Kurome by myself, I knew that was it. It had to be a wrap, or she was going to come back like very, very fucked up and injured. But her head on that spike at the end, man, that was highly unnecessary. And Tatsumi, I believe he's about to go in. He's about to train harder and master in Curcio and fuck those fuckers up. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.